what's going on, guys? jblader here, back again doing another video here on the channel, and we're back again with some more efficient Minecraft. So yeah, we're just loading into the world here, and today we're going to be talking about two things that are going to be really crucial to you guys really getting into that late game part, right? So in the last episode, we were really trying to get cows, and I finally found some cows, and we got them breeding. And the reason why is we needed books for bookshelves, and bookshelves means that we get a level 30 enchant. So as soon as my Minecraft stops not crashing, we will get into it. Alrighty guys, here we are in the amplified world. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. This is how many bookcases you need for a full level 30 enchantment system. Okay, so you need 15 because each bookcase gives you 2 of the levels of enchantment, so you don't need you can have one empty block. Of course, these corners are bookcases. So if we open this up and we throw in an item, you'll see here now we have the level requirement of 30, which is perfect, and we get some pretty good enchants, to be honest. So that's what we're going to be looking for soon. We got our little dog over here and our cows, but we're going to let our dog sit for right now, because now that we have all of this, we need to get some of those levels. Now, off camera, I did mine only for about 10 minutes. Didn't find anything really interesting, but the best way to get levels now to enchant is going to be using, in my opinion, the fastest way is the nether, right? This is the most efficient way, I think, is the nether. The nether gives us access to nether quartz, and nether quartz ore gives us so much experience. It's a good building block, and it gives twice the experience as overworld ore like redstone, and it's just so easy to farm because it's always out on the surface. So it's just free experience, right? So you see that stuff right there that's got the white streaks running through it. That is the nether quartz ore. That's the stuff we're going for. Just be careful in the nether, don't hit pigmen, don't fall into lava, and you should be good to go. If a ghast shows up, which is a floaty mob that screams like a ghost, then try to avoid those, hide behind blocks, and I'll teach you a few other really easy ways to stay organized while you're in the nether. So we're going to start mining this, so you can see my experience is going up really fast, which is exactly what we want. These are called magma blocks, and I spoke about these earlier. They if you stand on them while you're not holding shift, you take damage. Under the water, they pull the water down. Or they pull any entities down, in fact. So if we hit F3 right now, you'll see our coordinates. We're at 146, -16. I recommend writing something like that down, writing the location of the portal down, because sometimes what will happen is you'll be running along, mining nether quartz, and next thing you know, you're 200-300 blocks away. You have no idea which direction you went, and you need to get back to the portal. Well, if you write down those quartz, it can help you get back there a little bit easier. So I recommend doing that. Another thing you can do is making a, if you guys have ever heard of Impulse and Skizzleman, they have something they call a scumpass. I don't know why. I think I can't remember what it stands for exactly, but basically you just make something like this that points you in the right direction. What they do is they point torches in the way that the portal is, and so that's a good way to do it. So something like that, so that way if you're running along, you can see, hey, there's a pillar here, torch that way. It helps, in my opinion, to do it with different blocks. So you kind of know, you can see that birch from a mile away, and you know where you've got to go. So what I'm going to do is save up for level 30. I'm not going to use any of these levels, but I'm going to try to get to around level 33, 34, 35. The reason is, every time you do a level 30 enchant, you lose 3 levels. So, ideally, level 33, we get 2 enchantments off. I would like to be around level 33 so that we don't have to farm quite as mine, or we don't have to, like, farm in 2 separate sessions. So, I'm going to farm some XP, and I'll come back once I get enough levels. Okay guys, it's only been like 10 minutes maybe, hasn't been very long. I've just been collecting glowstone and quartz, and I already got to level 33. This is, without a doubt, early on the fastest way to gain levels. I mean, look at all the nether quartz here. it's pretty easy. So we're gonna head back down here, and there's just so much stuff here. I could just keep going and going. It's one of those oddly satisfying things. But we're gonna pass on that for right now. I don't know if I mentioned, but these suspicious stews, they give you an effect. Like this one gave me what? Jump boost 1. Very useful, right? It only gives an effect for a little bit, but they can actually be fine sometimes. There's so much stuff here. Okay, I'm gonna make my way back to the overworld, and then we'll hop back. Alrighty guys, I'm back up here, and it's time to make a few things that are going to be useful for this, like, enchantment session, I guess you could say. One of these things is a grindstone. So you need to make some stone slabs like that, and then, if I'm correct, you go stone slab, block, and then sticks like this, and you get the grindstone. Okay, so the grindstone takes an enchantment off of something, and so we're actually going to do this with this pick. We enchanted earlier just because we had levels, but now we want to put something better on it, so we'll do that. It gives us a little bit of XP, not bad, right? And then we'll be able to enchant it again. So I also made a stone cutter. We're not going to be using this right now, but it's a great way to get a lot of items out of your blocks. So I'm going to put these away real quick, and then we're going to do some enchanting. Alright, it's time to do some enchanting here. So we're going to take this lapis, and that is going to be the crucial ingredient for this enchanting. So we're going to talk about enchanting. Go ahead and get ready to learn all you can. When you put in an item, it'll give you 3 options, and basically these are, you're guaranteed to get whatever it says. So if I do this enchant, I'm guaranteed to get efficiency 4, which is fine. And if I put in something else, I'm guaranteed it there. And so here you can see sharpness 4, and it's still efficiency 4. The only way to change this is to enchant an item and enchant a different item and then come back to it. So if I enchant, let's say this axe at level 1, then this pickaxe level 3 has a chance to change. So do I want efficiency 4? I'm really looking for fortune. Although efficiency 4 isn't bad. Fortune is going to be really good to get early because it increases the amount of items we get out of each ore we break. So that is like the ideal thing that we want. So you can see this is fortune 1. We want fortune 3. So I either have to take a RNG roll or a dice roll essentially that I'm going to get fortune along with this efficiency 4, or I have to enchant another item. I'm going to go ahead and do a level 1 enchant. It'll take 1 level on an item because it doesn't matter. And you can see now it's Unbreaking 3, which is good. I think Unbreaking 3 is better than efficiency 4 because at least I get more durability out of my items. So we're going to do this one, and you see we got fortune 3 and Unbreaking 3, so that's perfectly fine. It's not fast, but it's okay. We'll deal with that, right? And then you see I have 29 levels, so I can't do that level 3. But the next key enchant we want to get, there's 2 that I really want to get. One of them is Feather Falling. Feather Falling is great because in this game you're going to be taking fall damage a lot. You're going to be falling a lot. It's just how the game plays. And so Feather Falling can be great. And then another reason, or another enchant that we really want is looting, because looting is going to increase the drops that we get from our mobs. So instead of getting 1 or 2 steak per cow, we get 3 or 4 steak per cow, etc. So now that we have fortune, that's the big first one we want to get. We can now go and mine some of these other ore that I found. So while I was doing some mining, I came across some diamonds. But which direction were they? I think they were this direction. But I didn't mine them because I didn't have fortune. I wanted to wait. So let me go find these diamonds. And let's see how many we get from fortune. Okay. So here's the diamond vein that I found. I have no idea how many's here. Let's see. At least 2. 3 and 4. That's nice. So it could be up to 8 here. Oh my gosh. It looks like we got a full 8. We do. So this is like probably the highest possible. 8. I think 9 is very, very, very rare. But 8 is good. Let's make sure there's no immediate lava. There's not. Okay. So without fortune, we got 8. With fortune, you can see already we're getting a few more. 19, so almost 3 times as much. So that's great. With that, we can craft, you know, some more crucial tools that are going to help us get to late game faster, or get more blocks, just, you know, play more efficiently, play more time and resource efficiently. So that's why Fortune is so good. We just turned 8 diamond ore into 19 diamonds, which is perfect. And so, like I said, there's a lot of enchanting. Like each each set of armor has some crucial enchants that I really try to get on it. And you know, the sword has some good enchants and all that good stuff. But I really try to get Fortune on a pickaxe first, because I think that really helps being able to fortune diamonds that early. So I'm going to actually go ahead and craft a few things now that I have those diamonds that I think are going to be really useful in the long run. The first one is a diamond sword, just because if I get looting, I want to get it on that. Let's go ahead and craft 2 more picks. Let's craft an axe, a shovel, boots, and then I'll probably go ahead and just hold on to the rest of the diamonds for now. So we got the achievement, cover me with diamonds. Hey, we're getting rich. And then now I want to enchant the rest of these things here. I'll stick with the iron armor for right now, because I think it's fine. We just gotta kind of play a little bit safer than I would if I had some full diamond stuff, but that's okay. So now we got to get back to getting those 30 levels so we can enchant. There are a lot of ways to get levels. If you're playing on an SMP world where the world is already really explored and the nether doesn't have any nether quartz on it, there's a lot of different ways to get levels. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of that now. This is one way: breeding animals. Breeding and slaying animals gives you XP. Mining ore, so just mining in the overworld, like mining those diamonds gave us some XP, so that's another way to do it. And then of course there's a lot of different farms that you can make. Sometimes you can make like a cactus farm is probably one of the best ways to do it right now, using carpet duplication for the furnaces, because furnaces hold XP. When you take items out, you get experience. So yeah, there's a ton of different ways to get XP in the game, but by far the efficient early game way, I think, is nether quartz. So I'm going to be playing off camera. I'm going to be doing a little bit of strip mining, which we're going to talk about at the beginning of the next episode. And next time we're going to focus on another great early game farm. I recommend building in the first 40 minutes of a playthrough, because it can really help you get to late game. Gives you levels, gives you XP, gives you food, all those crucial things that you need. But today we talked about enchanting, and we're going to be talking about that more in the next one as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time with Efficient Minecraft.